Welcome to the Dawn of War tutorial. By listening to me and reading the text that appears in this message box, you will learn how to play a skirmish game. The mouse is your primary method of surveying the battle, selecting units and structures, and issuing orders. The mouse controls the camera. The camera represents your current view of the battlefield. To pan the camera, simply move the mouse pointer to the edge of the screen. Do this now. To rotate the camera to gain a different view of the battle, press the Alt key and move your mouse. Do this now. You can zoom in on something to see it up close by spinning the mouse wheel forward. Do this now. To return the camera to the game's default view, press the backspace key on your keyboard. Do this now. Excellent. You've returned the camera to its default playing view. By panning, rotating, and zooming the camera in and out, you can get whatever view of the battlefield you wish. The diamond-shaped display in the lower left-hand corner of your screen is your minimap. You can use the minimap to see where your units and structures are located, to quickly scan the battlefield, to issue quick orders, and so on. The minimap displays the locations of all strategic points on the battlefield, as well as other items of strategic importance. Fog of War prevents you from seeing things where you do not have a presence. As you move units into an area, the Fog of War will be lifted. Now we will bring up the objective menu. The objective menu provides you with a list of all the primary and secondary objectives assigned to you by the game. Mouse over the objectives to get the description of each. Excellent! Anytime you want to refer to the objectives menu, click on the OBJ button on the upper menu bar. To select a unit or structure, simply click on it with the left mouse button. Go to your base and select the stronghold. Congratulations! You have just learned how to select units and structures in the game. Select your stronghold and look for the Scout Marine Squad icon located in the lower right corner of the screen. Click this button
at your command.
Now, take note of the small bar that is gradually filling up. This progress bar gives you an indication of how close something is to being ready.
Enemy territory.
Excellent. You now have a Scout Marine Squad. Strategic points are located in areas of high strategic value on the battlefield. Capturing and controlling the strategic points on the battlefield is how you increase your requisition resource. Order the Scout Marine Squad to capture a strategic point by right-clicking on the point. Capturing a strategic point takes time. Do not move the capturing squad away from the strategic point until the progress bar is full. Otherwise, you will not take control of the strategic point.
Defending objective.
The point is ours. You must continue to capture strategic points to get more requisition resource, which allows you to build more units and structures. Servitors are required to build additional structures.
Scouts ready.
Servitors are always available from the stronghold.
Commencing infiltration.
Select the servitor and build a listening post on the captured strategic point. The listening post fortifies your hold of a strategic point, increasing your requisition rate at the same time. Slag deposits are concentrated points of energy hidden just under the planet's surface. Take a quick look at your minimap. There are dots on a map that represent slag deposits. Build a thermoplasma generator on a slag deposit to access large amounts of the power resource. Excellent. The point is now protected from enemy retaliation.
Yes,
you should continue to build listening posts on all your captured strategic points. Some structures, vehicles, and research require power to function. Building a plasma generator will supply you with the power you need to keep your force going. Select your servitor and build a plasma generator. The more plasma generators you have, the faster you will build up the power resource.
What is your will? Yes,
you now have power. Plasma generators will continue to produce power at a constant rate. Note that there is a limit to how many plasma generators can be built per stronghold. Notice the white ring that appears around some of your structures when you are deciding where to build. This is the control zone. Most structures can only be constructed within the control zone, while others, like listening posts, can be built at other locations. When you are trying to place a new structure, Its color changes from red to green as you move it around. A green color indicates that the structure can be placed at that location so that building will begin. Select your servitor and build a chapel barracks structure. The chapel barracks is the structure where you can build more advanced Space Marine infantry units.
Scouts awaiting orders.
Excellent. The chapel barracks is
Here to
finished.
serve.
Select your chapel barracks and build a Space Marine squad.
Build routine
These elite
Sector 1
warriors will form the
initiated.
core of your military force.
Marine squad deployed.
Space Marine squads are your all-purpose
Yes, my
fighting
lord.
force. They are powerful and resilient and, with research, can be upgraded
I
to counter
await
almost
your
any threat.
instructions.
They can also capture strategic points. Reinforcing is the act of calling in additional troops to bring your squad to maximum combat effectiveness. Select a Space Marine squad.
Scouts ready.
Click the Reinforce Squad button to add one new unit to your squad. You can reinforce during battle in the event that a brother Space
Yes,
Marine
Lord.
falls to the enemy. You can click the Reinforce Squad button multiple times to bring the squad to full strength. Congratulations! You have reinforced your Space Marine squad. All units and vehicles have a health rating. Health is represented by the small green bar underneath each squad or vehicle. Remember, a squad takes damage as a whole. When enough damage has been inflicted on the squad, a unit will die. If you lose any units during a fight,
Scouts here.
I
you can
command in the
reinforce to
name
bring
of the
your
Emperor.
squad back to full strength. Make sure you watch the strength of your squad in battle. Reinforce often to make sure your squads are as effective as possible. Remember that when a unit with a heavy weapon dies, you lose that weapon from the squad. You will need to upgrade the squad to get the heavy weapon back. The Force Commander is a veteran of thousands
He
of
who
battles,
stands with
and his
me shall
combat
be
prowess
my
is
brother.
unrivaled. He will lead your force to victory. Select your Force Commander and click the Attach button.
Taking command.
Now, select the Space Marine Squad. This Space Marine Squad is
While the
greatly
enemies
enhanced
of
by
the
the addition
Emperor
of the
still
Force
draw
Commander,
breath, there
but
can
he can
be
also
no
fight
peace.
effectively on his own. To detach the leader from this squad, simply select the squad
I
and
serve
click the
mankind.
Attach icon. It is located in the same place as the Attach icon. Very good. You are mastering advanced concepts that will help you to annihilate your enemies.
My duty
Select the
calls.
squad and take note of the small blue
On
bar
alert, brothers.
just under the squad.
The enemy must be nearby.
This blue bar represents the morale of your squad. Morale represents the effectiveness of your units in battle. Think of it as a combination of mental focus, courage, and the willingness to fight. Various weapons in the game inflict morale damage as well as health damage. When your squad takes morale damage, the small blue bar will decrease, just like the health bar does. When a squad's morale becomes too low, the squad will break. A broken squad has lost the will to fight, and its combat effectiveness is drastically reduced. You do not lose control of broken squads. It is your choice whether to leave them in battle or retreat to gather strength. Also, certain units have abilities that can increase the morale of a squad. Morale can be an effective tool against your enemies. By destroying your enemy's morale, you cause them to lose combat effectiveness, making them much easier to kill. In this way, a small but properly armed squad can destroy
Today,
an
the
enemy
enemy
force
shall
with
know
superior
fear.
numbers. Remember, tactics and strategy can turn the tide of almost any battle. Make sure you use this knowledge to achieve victory on the battlefield. You must build an armory in order to access weapon upgrades. Squads can be equipped with a variety of weapons, allowing you to prepare them against different enemy types. Select your Space Marine squad and click the Upgrade Heavy Bolter icon to upgrade a
Walk
squad
softly
member.
and carry
Notice
a big
a heavy
gun.
bolter appears in one of your squad members' hands. This procedure can be performed with any of the available weapon upgrades. Initially, you can only upgrade 2 units of your total squad with heavy weapons. By doing further research at the armory, you can unlock the capability to upgrade
Beware
more.
the alien,
Excellent.
the
You have
mutant,
upgraded your
the
Space
heretic.
Marine squad. You can upgrade your squads anywhere on the battlefield to weapons that are well suited to counter your enemy. Select the stronghold and click the Monastery Upgrade icon. We must upgrade the stronghold to a monastery to gain access to squad leaders and other powerful research options and structures. Leaders are highly skilled warriors that can be added to some Space Marine squads.
Yes, my lord.
You will need strong leaders if you are to defeat your enemies. The monastery is complete. You can now add sergeants to some of your Space Marine squads.
What would you have me do?
Sergeants are valiant leaders that improve the combat ability and morale of the squad they are part of.
He who
They
stands
will
with
inspire
me
your
shall be
Marines to
my
greater
brother.
feats of heroism.
Praise
Excellent.
the Emperor.
Your sergeant has arrived. Note that your sergeants are part of the squad and cannot leave it. Select your chapel barracks and build another Space Marine squad.
I await your instructions.
Today the enemy shall know fear. While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Marine squad deployed.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
We stand ready. At your command. What's your order? Faith is our shield. Faith is our shield. Yes, my lord. Ever vigilant. We stand ready. What is your order? Understood.
Excellent. You have built a Space Marine squad and brought it to full strength. To mount an effective attack, you should try to have several Space Marine squads, fully reinforced to maximum strength and upgraded with special weapons and a sergeant. Your field base has supplies and logistics to support a
At your
finite number
command.
of squads.
Orders
The number
received,
of squads
brother.
you can support at any given time is called your squad cap. You can see your current squad cap in the resource area at the top of your screen. Once you have reached your maximum squad cap, you will not be able to call in any additional squads, so it's very important to keep an eye on this as you're building up your forces. You can increase your squad cap by building certain structures and researching upgrades, but there is always a maximum beyond which you cannot go. Some types of terrain can provide your squads with protection from enemy fire.
On alert,
This
brothers.
is called cover.
The enemy
Select
must be
one of your
nearby.
infantry squads and move it into
Understood.
cover. The area of cover has been identified with a marker known as a ping. It is visible on the minimap as well as in the world. Cover is useful in that it can provide your squads with additional defensive bonuses, which make them harder to kill. It's easy to see cover in the terrain. Just look for your mouse cursor to change as you pass over large bombed-out craters in cities or patches of thick foliage in jungles. You'll notice that when you move your squads into an area of cover, a small cover icon will appear above them. This indicates that they are receiving a defensive bonus.
Xeno
Excellent.
spotted.
Your squad is in cover.
Under
Units in
fire.
cover are harder targets to shoot and take less damage from ranged attacks because of this. Use cover well to gain tactical advantages over your enemies. The best way to make sure you have enough requisition resource is to capture and secure strategic points. Explore the map around your base with your Space Marine
Take
squads
and
and
hold.
capture any strategic points you encounter along the way. To complete this objective, you must capture 3 strategic points.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Heresy grows from idleness.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. For Terra.
Take and hold. For the Emperor! We are the Emperor's chosen. Take and hold.
This
Under
day
fire.
shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
For
Make
the
sure
Emperor!
you use your servitor to build listening posts on any captured strategic points. This fortifies them against your enemies.
For the glory of the Emperor. My aim shall not falter.
Awaiting orders. For the Emperor!
My faith is my shield. My aim shall not falter.
Under fire!
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Death from above. We stand ready. Take and hold. For the Emperor!
The Emperor protects.
Take and hold.
Walk softly and carry a big gun. Praise the Emperor.
Under fire! The Emperor!
The Emperor protects.